Stop. Stop. Hurry. Got it, boss. Stop.
Where am I supposed to get such a huge amount of money? Her? What? She looks exactly like me. Grandma, you're going to be okay, Grandma.
The patient has acute liver failure. We need to start emergency treatment immediately.
Doctor, please, I beg you. You have to save my grandma.
Family members, please go pay the fees first.
This is...
Grandma, the money I saved for your heart surgery. From now on, our Sherry can live a healthy life.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I couldn't let you see a healthy Sherry, but you're my only family left. Payment. Doctor, how did the surgery go?
The resuscitation was successful, but the patient needs a liver transplant immediately. Otherwise, their condition could become critical at any time.
Then, how much does the surgery cost?
Around 300,000 won. The follow-up hospitalization and medication costs will depend on the patient's recovery.
100,000 wen. But even with the money in Grandma's card, it's only 100,000 wen.
So, do you think we should still go ahead with the surgery?
Yes. Once you find a suitable liver donor, make sure to let me know. I'll find a way to get the money.
All right.
Stop. Stop. Hurry. Got it, boss. Stop.
Where am I supposed to get such a huge amount of money? Her? What? She looks exactly like me.
Don't run.
What are you doing?
If you want to live, stay quiet. Get down.
Let's see where you can run this time.
Who sent you?
Rest in peace. Let's go.
Yes.
Help!
Mandy. Mandy, hang in there.
Stay with me.
Boss, the ambulance is on its way.
The Sheng family. Someone doesn't want me to go back. Be careful.
Mandy. Why isn't the ambulance here yet? Hurry. Mandy. Mandy. Hold on. Doctor, how is it?
One patient was stabbed in the spleen. The injury was too severe. Time of death was 8:31 p.m. My condolences to the family.
What about the other one?
The other one has congenital heart disease. She is still being resuscitated. But
Speak.
the two patients are a match. If we immediately transplant the deceased's heart to her, she can survive.
Do the transplant now. She must live. Mandy, I will make sure that those who hurt you pay the price.
two twin flowers. Once they meet, one will survive and the other will perish.
You're awake.
Who are you? Where is this? Why am I here?
From now on, I am your fiancé.
I don't know you, and I don't have a fiancé. I get it. You must have mistaken me for that girl who looks just like me. I'm not her. My name is Sherry Shu.
Sherry Shu is already dead. Your name is now Mandy Sheng.
How is that possible? I'm alive and well right now. How could I be dead? This is impossible.
Diagnosis, age.
This is impossible. I'm Sherry Shu, not Mandy Sheng.
You are.
You're lying. You're lying. I'm not.
Don't do anything rash.
I'm not the person you're looking for. I don't know anything. I didn't see anything. Stay away from me.
Do you think you're still alive, standing here because of what? The heart beating in your chest belongs to Mandy. What right do you have to die?
What?
Two people. You're still alive. Who do you think the one that died was? Don't you want to save your grandma anymore?
Grandma.
If you don't want to save your grandma, I can have someone pull out her oxygen tube right now. You can join her as company.
No, don't hurt my grandma.
Then live on.
What do you want me to do?
To replace Mandy Sheng and return to the Sheng family. And take back everything that belongs to her.
What about my grandma?
As long as you play the part of Mandy Sheng well, I will hire the best specialist to treat your grandma.
Okay. I agree.
Remember, you only have 2 days. Familiar with everything about the Sheng family. 2 days later, you will attend with me Minghe Group's shareholders meeting.
How is my grandma?
I've already transferred your grandma to the VIP ward. I've hired the best caregiver to take care of her. What you need to do now is what I instructed you to do.
Got it.
These are Mandy Sheng's habits and preferences. Every member of the Sheng family and every room you need to remember clearly. There can't be any mistakes. If you miss something, add 30 more minutes. If you make a mistake, remember, I only teach once. No one in high society doesn't know how to dance. Follow me. Mandy,
How are you? You okay?
Let's go. It's written all over your face. I'm fake in big letters. Do you want to die in the Sheng family?
I'll act well, I promise.
I don't want you to act well. I want you to be Mandy Sheng.
Mingyi Group's director, Ken Sheng, has been hospitalized for days. Due to severe illness, stock prices have plummeted by 7.84%. This is not good news for the group. The appointment of a new president might help ease the crisis.
Everyone sign it.
This is the best option we have right now. Appointing a new president is the only way to stabilize the stock price quickly.
Yes, the old Chairman Sheng only has one son and one daughter left. Miss Susan is still frail.
Now, aside from Master Carl, there's no one more suitable to be the president of Mingyi Group.
Yeah.
Also, her...
Who are you? Mingyi Group is not a place for you to act recklessly.
Besides you, there's also the granddaughter of the former chairman of Mingyi Group, Janice Sheng's daughter, Mandy Sheng.
The granddaughter of the former chairman of Mingyi Group.
How is that possible?
What? She really is Miss Janice's daughter. She looks exactly like Miss Janice.
I never thought we'd meet her, Miss Janice's daughter.
Mingyi Group owes its success to Miss Janice. It's all thanks to her. If Miss Janice's daughter becomes the president, I have no objections.
I agree too.
How are you still alive?
Why can't I be alive? Uncle, haven't seen you in over 20 years? Now that you've seen me, you don't seem too happy.
Ever since my eldest sister's family had that accident, Mandy was sent abroad. In the past decade or so, only Grandpa has seen Mandy. With today's plastic surgery technology, it's entirely possible for someone to turn into someone else. So even if you look exactly like Mandy, it still doesn't prove that you are her.
That's true. None of us have ever seen Mandy.
If someone is really impersonating her, then wouldn't our Mingyi Group fall into the hands of an outsider?
Why is Uncle so sure that I'm not Mandy? Could it be, it was you who killed the real Mandy Sheng?
It can't really be him who did it, right?
Don't talk nonsense. How could I possibly kill my own niece? Besides, I've never even met her.
If that's the case, Uncle, there's also no evidence to prove that I'm not Mandy Sheng, right?
All these years, the old chairman Sheng has always been in contact with Mandy Sheng. As long as he sees me once, it'll naturally become clear.
Who exactly are you? What does the Sheng family's business have to do with you?
He is my fiancé. This time, I asked him to accompany me back to the Sheng family. As long as I can meet Grandpa, whether I'm Mandy Sheng will soon be settled.
Yes, that's actually a good idea.
Wait a minute. You don't need to see the old man. You can still prove it. The real Mandy Sheng has a scar on her shoulder. It was from when she was little, scratched by a flower pot. Do you dare to show it? Let everyone see if you are really Mandy Sheng.
She really does have it. It's true.
You really are Mandy Sheng.
Now that it's proven I am Mandy Sheng, I am qualified to compete for the inheritance of the Sheng Group. So as for the position of president, let's wait until after I meet with Grandpa to decide. Let's go.
Shut up.
Fortunately, I was prepared. What are you going to do?
Mandy Sheng has a scar here. Since you've entered the game, don't give your opponent any leverage.
Go ahead.
You did well. Now it's time to return to the Sheng family. They knew Mandy Sheng better when she was alive. Are you ready?
Miss. What is it? Miss, you don't recognize me anymore?
Butler Zhao.
When you were little, I even held you in my arms. This way, please.
Mandy?
Aunt.
Mandy, long time no see. I'm not feeling well, so I can't keep you company. If you need anything, just ask Butler Zhao. He's been with the Sheng family for almost 30 years. He knows everything.
Got it. Auntie.
Miss, let me take you upstairs first. This is the place.
I'll step out to take a call.
Come back quickly.
Miss, if you have any requests, feel free to let me know.
Isn't this the safety pendant I wore as a child?
Are you sure, miss, that this is the safety pendant you wore as a child?
I'm absolutely sure. This is something my parents gave me. How could I possibly mistake it?
This isn't it at all. The peace lock Miss is wearing. Speak quickly. Who exactly are you?
Really? Then, Butler Zhao, take a good look. Is this or is this not the peace lock I've worn since I was a child?
This is real.
Take it. Now, does Butler Zhao believe that I am the real Mandy Sheng?
Apologies, miss.
All right. If there's nothing else, you may leave now. I was so scared just now. Luckily, you gave me the peace lock in advance. What exactly is this Sheng family? A dragon's lair and a tiger's den. This Butler Zhao seems to be one of Carl Sheng's men. And Susan Sheng actually looks like a good person.
The more harmless and normal someone seems, the more dangerous they are. From now on, don't trust anyone except me.
What are you going to do?
Of course, rest, take a shower, go to sleep.
You want to sleep with me?
Sherry Shu, this is the Sheng family. You need to remember I'm your fiancé. Everyone is watching us, so we have to act like a real couple. If necessary, I will kiss you too.
Howard, are you crazy?
There's someone at the door. Will you scream? Put on a show for them.
It hurts.
Looks like their relationship is real.
What are you doing? Butler Zhao, is this how you usually work at the Sheng house? Just barging into the bedroom without the owner's permission? Without the owner's permission?
Mr. Sheng has woken up. He wants to see Miss.
Grandpa's awake? We'll head back right away.
Go downstairs. Get up.
Will Grandpa find out?
I'm not Mandy Sheng. What are you afraid of? You are Mandy Sheng.
Grandpa, I came to see you.
Mandy, you're finally back.
Sis, aren't you even a little anxious? She can't possibly be Mandy Sheng.
Grandpa said she is, then she is. Otherwise, what solution do you have? How can you prove she's not?
Grandpa, he's my fiancé. Howard She.
All right. Grandpa, seeing the two of you like this now, I'm content. Minga Group, it's the hard work of your parents. Grandpa has always planned to hand over the company to you.
Dad, I've worked so hard for the company, putting in so much effort. And you're planning to hand over the company to a girl who knows nothing? Seriously?
Like this? I'll give you 1 month. Within this month, if you can increase the company's revenue by 30%, then I'll let you inherit the company. Do you dare to accept such a challenge? Will you take it on?
All right, I accept.
As expected of my good granddaughter.
That way, Uncle, you don't have to worry. I won't ruin Mingke just because I don't know anything.
Hello?
Boss, I have news about the person you asked me to investigate. The one responsible for Miss Sheng's death.
Okay, I'm coming over now.
If you have something to do, go ahead.
Be careful. If anything comes up, call everyone for me.
Mandy Sheng.
Little uncle, little aunt.
Since you're part of the Sheng family, you should also get tested to see if you're a match for the old man. You have to get tested too.
Yeah, the match test.
A match test. No way. If I really went through with the matching test, they'd check my DNA. Wouldn't that expose everything?
What's wrong? You don't want to do it? Or are you afraid we'll find out you're not Mandy Sheng?
How could that be? My grandpa's matching test? Of course I'm willing to do it.
Don't worry, it's just a blood draw.
Let's go together.
Let's go. Let's go.
Howard G., pick up the phone already.
Please extend your arm.
You're Mandy's cousin, right? Our whole family already gave blood. What are you so nervous about?
Me?
Yeah, Mandy, are you afraid of pain?
Me?
I think she's just feeling guilty. She doesn't dare.
Howard G., where are you?
Let's see how much longer you can keep pretending.
Are you about to be exposed?
Boss, they're staying here.
Open it.
How could this be? They were just here a moment ago.
We've been tricked. Sherry Shu is in danger. Let's go.
Once the DNA test results come out, let's see how much longer you can keep pretending.
What should we do?
Everyone, the test results are out. Because the sample was contaminated, so the test is invalid.
How is that possible?
What should we do? They drew my blood.
Don't be afraid. I'm here with you, Zach.
Take a look. The patient has epilepsy. Quick, quick.
Help me roll up my sleeve.
What?
Help me roll up my sleeve.
This...
Mix my blood with your sample. Then it won't be detected.
This... Is this really going to work?
What else? You want them to test your DNA.
Where is everyone? Where's Mandy?
Get inside.
Caught you, didn't I?
There might have been some mistakes during the operation. The good news is that Mr. Sheng's test results are out. Ms. Susan Sheng's test results are consistent with Mr. Sheng's.
You must have tampered with it.
Carl Sheng. We left right after the blood was drawn. This floor has never come into contact with the samples. You can check the surveillance footage. Besides, today isn't for Mr. Sheng. A match? Or are you saying you want to use this matching test to question whether Mandy is really a member of the Sheng family?
Yes. I just want to use the matching test to verify.
Uncle, Grandpa has already acknowledged me. Are you now denying what Grandpa said?
Only the DNA test report won't lie. You want to enter the Sheng family? but you don't even dare to pass this test?
So, Uncle, what do you want? Do you want to tell Grandpa that you doubt I'm not the real Mandy Sheng? Then how would you explain where the real Mandy Sheng is?
Let's end this matter right here. If this escalates, if Dad finds out, it won't do anyone any good.
If there's nothing else, we'll be leaving now.
Why are you stopping me?
Mandy Sheng finally came back to the Sheng family. If Dad finds out you've been targeting our elder sister, the only child left behind, what do you think Dad will think about that?
So we're just going to stand by and watch some wild girl steal Ning Yue Group.
If she really is Mandy Sheng, then this family naturally has a place for her. If she's not, sooner or later, she'll be out. When the truth comes out, Nellie, let's go.
Both the Sheng family and Ning Yue Group are mine, Mandy. Sooner or later, you'll be kicked out of the Sheng family.
From now on, everything you do, everywhere you go, you need to tell me. If I'm not around, have Zach accompany you.
What do you mean? Are you going to monitor me?
The Sheng family's inheritance is a big piece of meat. Your presence is their biggest obstacle. So I need to ensure your safety.
I thought you didn't care whether I lived or died.
I don't care whether you live or die, but as long as your identity is still Mandy Sheng, I'll protect you. I won't let anyone hurt you.
I'm just a stand-in for Mandy Sheng. How could I dare to hope that someone like Howard Shi would truly care about me? Sherry Shu, don't fall too deep into this.
What are you spacing out for? You're going to the company tomorrow. Tonight you need to memorize all the materials. If you can't memorize them, then you don't get to sleep tonight.
He's really a living nightmare. I'm just an art student. I really don't know how to run a company.
You need to remember, you're Ken Sheng's granddaughter, and the heir to the Ming He Group. You must know how to.
Boss, something's wrong. Boss, something bad happened.
What happened?
There's a problem at the factory. Ming He was planning to launch this quarter the Ember series necklaces. They all turned out to be defective.
Defective? If these defective products enter the market, won't it have a huge impact on Ming He?
Yes. Ming He's reputation, which has been maintained for over 20 years, will plummet. Complaints and cancellations will overwhelm Ming He.
In the past, when inspecting goods from Ming He's factory, there has never been a mistake before.
My grandpa was just about to assess me, and then something like this happened at the company. Is someone targeting me?
It's hard to say right now. Soon, all the shareholders will know about this. I want you to remember, at the shareholders meeting, no matter what questions they ask, pretend to think about it. Don't answer on the spot.
Me? Am I going alone?
I need to go to the factory to check the situation.
Then I
trust you.
What should I do?
Master Carl, the shareholders meeting is about to start.
Okay, got it. By the way, do you have the design drafts? Could you help me send a copy to the meeting room later?
Sure.
Sherry Shu, believe in yourself. You can do this. You can definitely pull it off. It's just pretending to be a rich second generation. All those CEO novels weren't read for nothing.
What did you just say?
Did he hear that? What should we do?
A little blonde girl. What does she know about running a company? I think the old man has lost his mind. That's why he handed the company over to you. Later, you don't need to do anything. Just agree to our proposal.
That old fox Carl Sheng. How's the factory doing?
It might not be a machine issue. They're still investigating.
Ming He Group spends so much money every year keeping this factory running, and yet they produce such defective products?
There's only 8 days left until the launch date. And now, there's a problem. It's also the season's featured necklace. The market promotion has already cost at least $50 million. If we can't launch it on the originally scheduled date, the issue with the defective products will definitely be exposed. At that time, Ming He's reputation will surely take a severe hit.
Even if the factory can rush out a batch. But now, who dares to let the factory continue production? If this rush batch has any more problems, then we're totally done for.
Yeah, we must handle this properly.
Mandy? What do you think? After all, you were handpicked by the old master. You must have a way, right?
I
heard you studied abroad, majored in jewelry design and business administration, a double degree. You must have your own perspective, right?
I think... All the shareholders and Uncle should already be quite familiar with the situation at Ming Group. I believe we should first hear your thoughts, since that's the case.
I think we should outsource the design to external factories for collaboration. That way, production can keep up. If the results are good, we can shut down Ming He's factories, achieving the goal of reducing costs and increasing efficiency, shutting down the entire operation.
So many people shutting down everything? That doesn't seem right, does it? It's not a good idea to do that.
You don't understand. Nowadays, many companies don't have their own factories. Ming He Group's profits have been declining year by year. It's time for a change.
That makes sense.
They're going to shut down the entire factory. What should we do?
Indeed. Factory workers and equipment maintenance require a huge investment. This is also one of the main reasons why Ming Group's product prices are relatively high.
This idea isn't bad. It allows us to meet the product launch schedule and test things in advance. A new collaboration model.
Mandy Sheng, what do you think?
I think...
If you haven't made up your mind, then there's no need to speak. What about the others? Does anyone else have any objections?
I agree.
I have no objections either.
Agreed.
Howard G, hurry up and reply.
Since no one has any objections, then let's...
Wait. I think we should wait for the factory to figure out where the problem lies before making any decisions.
8 days. Do you think we have time to wait? If no one has any objections, we'll do as I said. Meeting adjourned.
Wait a minute.
The factory's fine. Stop them.
Wait a minute. Ming He Group has always had a good reputation in the industry. They maintain high-quality products. It's because they have their own factory. If we lay off everyone, the quality of the products will be affected. There's no guarantee. Besides, this matter, there must be another way.
I just asked you. You didn't say anything. You're hesitating. You're wasting everyone's time.
If there's no problem with the factory, then why were defective products made? Where exactly did it go wrong?
Speak up.
Yes. It's the design draft itself.
Although you studied design, you're just a fresh graduate. Do you even know who that designer is, criticizing the design?
Look at this. Here. The connection design is completely incompatible with the material. That's why it broke. This is a mistake that even a design student wouldn't make. Yet it appeared in the hands of Ming He Group's chief designer. And also invested in the production process, Mr. Sheng. Do you still think now it's the factory's fault?
What a waste. I just asked for a little tweak. How could such a low-level mistake happen?
It turns out the design draft had an issue. How did it even pass the review?
Mr. Sheng, I remember this part, was usually handled by you. How could something like this happen?
Fine. I'll go ask the person who made this design draft right now. By the end of today, I will give everyone an explanation.
Have you been in contact with Sherry Shu recently?
No. Aren't you two best friends? Why are you asking me then?
It's been almost a month since I last contacted her. I have no idea what's going on with her.
As for this, we still need to communicate with the client again.
Hello, could you tell me where Designer Song's office is?
Well, I've sent you the file. Please help me print it out.
Sure.
Mr. Sheng? And this person here, what's the matter?
How did you design this? Now that it's in production, it's full of defects.
This wasn't intentional on my part.
Take a closer look.
What's wrong with this design?
It's here. The design of the connection point doesn't match the material.
Now, because of your mistake, the company has suffered a huge loss. Pack your things right now. Get out.
Wait, I don't believe it. Someone who has made it to the position of chief designer wouldn't make such a basic mistake. Is someone forcing you to do this?
Oh, I get it. You're a spy from a rival company, trying to bring down Minghe Group.
I'm not.
Mr. Sheng, the matter hasn't been fully investigated yet, and you're already accusing her without proof. What? This situation? Does it have anything to do with you?
How could it possibly be me? That would be like shooting myself in the foot. She made a mistake, so she has to pay the price.
This matter is indeed my fault. I'll go handle my resignation right away.
Mr. Sheng, we really need designers right now. Are you just going to let her go like this? What about the follow-up?
You're the one who discovered the problem, so of course, you should be the one responsible for it. I have faith in you. If you mess up the IPO, I'll be curious to see how you finish it. The goal set by the old man.
We need 2 designers to be in charge of this project.
These are the designers we currently have available in the design department.
These are all interns who haven't graduated from college yet. How could I possibly let them be responsible for the quarterly new product project?
Right now, the entire design department is busy with the fall collection. There's really no one available. You're forcing me to give you people. But if it affects the launch of the new products, will you take responsibility for that?
This is the design director we're talking about. Looks like you don't want to lend me anyone. Forget it. None of these are useful. You go ahead and get busy.
Mr. Sheng, everything is done according to Mr. Sheng's instructions. I followed all your orders.
Since she refuses to listen to me and insists on making trouble for herself, I'd like to see what happens. In just these few days, how can she fill this huge gap?
If there's a problem with the design draft, the designer gets fired by Carl Sheng right away. I think he's doing it on purpose.
Is it difficult to make changes?
The original designer has left and didn't leave any design process behind. I can only fumble my way through the modifications. I might not even be able to finish the design. Besides, this is such a messy project. Any designer with a bit of reputation wouldn't take it on.
The best solution right now is for you to take charge of the design. I'll find the best designers to assist you.
Me? I can't do it. Even though I've learned how to draw, art and jewelry design are 2 completely different things.
I know you've drawn design drafts before.
How did you know?
As long as you can complete this task, I'll immediately arrange a liver donor for your grandma and get her surgery scheduled.
You keep your word. No, that's not right.
It's getting late. Let's rest for now.
You sleep first. I can't rest until I finish the drawing.
Take a break.
Someone's here. Put me down, quickly.
What do we look like right now?
Weren't you the one who asked me to do this design? I need to get my grandma into surgery as soon as possible.
What am I thinking? She has the same face as Mandy Sheng. Where are you going this late?
You go ahead and sleep.
I have to finish the design draft tonight. Only then can we make the launch deadline, no matter what.
Let's just get it done first. Just do it. Why was he holding my face?
How's the design draft coming along?
It should be done today.
You still have 3.5 hours.
Okay. Finally finished it. I thought, he never gets tired. What kind of person is Howard She, really?
Have you seen enough?
Oh, you're awake. The design draft is done.
Okay, I'll send it to the designer for review. Hello.
You actually asked me for help. Looks like this designer is someone very important to you, huh?
Sort of. Bye.
How's it going?
Adam said your design is really good. You have a lot of talent. Is it the famous luxury brand's
Chief Designer Adam. You actually managed to find him. If I had known, I wouldn't have shown off.
His design schedule is really hard to book, but having him take a look at it shouldn't be a problem.
So, can we start production now? This time, I have to personally oversee it. We can't afford any more mistakes. Although time is tight, we absolutely cannot compromise on quality. Overtime pay. Make sure to calculate it at triple rates for the workers.
Everyone knows it was you and Mr. Shi who cleared the factory's name and didn't let everyone down, got laid off. Everyone's giving it their all. We're working hard for you.
Grandma.
Grandma is fine.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome. This is what we should do. Let the patient rest first.
Okay. Howard Shi, although you often force me to do some really annoying things, I still want to thank you for saving my grandma.
Since it was a deal, I'll keep my word, no need to thank me.
Now, the issue with Mingke has also been resolved and my grandma has had her surgery.
But we're far from being able to relax. I checked Ming's accounts, they don't match. Someone is using the project to take bribes. This layoff was partly to deal with you, and partly to collaborate with other factories to take kickbacks and line their own pockets.
Who would be so bold?
What do you think wants to be fired the most?
Right.
What a coincidence, Mandy.
Aunt,
I heard you solved the issue with the new product launch. You really are your mother's daughter. You've inherited her design talent.
I just did my best. We still have something to do. We'll get going now.
Look at this design, everyone. It's from the new young Master Sheng.
Why does it seem even better than before? What's the background of this young Master Sheng?
Haven't you heard? It's Mandy Sheng, the daughter Mr. Sheng sent abroad when she was little.
Isn't this the anti-counterfeiting technique that Sherry often uses? Why did you add this in?
XY? Sherry? My name? This is my unique anti-counterfeiting mark.
Oh, so from now on, whenever you see this, you'll know it's your painting.
What do you think?
Do you guys think this is really painted by Miss Sheng? Did she personally paint it?
Yes, there's no doubt about it.
But I feel like the style of this design is very similar to a friend of mine.
Your friend?
Are you sure you're not mistaken?
I didn't see it wrong. It's really drawn by my friend.
Are you saying this design draft was drawn by your friend?
I just thought this design draft looks a lot like my friend's style. I didn't mean to offend you, Master Carl.
Don't be afraid. I'm not blaming you. What is your friend's name?
You don't know them. Just a student from the Academy of Fine Arts. Definitely can't compare to Master Carl.
Don't be nervous. Keep working. About Mandy Sheng, studying design abroad, find the painting. Check it out as well. Sally Dong from the design department. Who is the friend studying at the Academy of Fine Arts?
It's... Miss, all of Mandy Sheng's works from the design school are here.
Mom, why do you suddenly want to look at Mandy Sheng's design drafts?
Look at these two works. Do they look like they were drawn by the same person?
No, they don't. What's going on?
That's what's strange.
What's so strange about it?
Because both of these works are Mandy Sheng's design drafts.
How is that possible? From the brushstrokes to the drawing style, these are clearly not by the same person. So out of these two works, only one is truly by Mandy Sheng.
Aunt, why did you specially ask me to come home for dinner today?
The Sheng family is always busy. It's been a long time since we've sat down together for a meal like this. By the way, there's something I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
It's not really a big deal. Ning Yue Group is hosting a design competition soon. They want to invite Henry Weaver to participate. Isn't she your design professor from the UK? They want you to send an official invitation on behalf of Ning Yue Group.
Since it's Ming's design competition, sending out a personal invitation from me doesn't really follow the rules, does it?
Actually, it's not an official invitation. It's just that Henry Weaver hasn't publicly participated in any events for a long time. I just want you to subtly ask about it.
Yeah, cousin. It's just sending an email. It's not a big deal, right?
Just agree to it.
Okay, I'll go ask then.
The food's getting cold. Everyone, let's eat quickly.
So what exactly is your plan? That professor? Henry or something? I don't even know him.
I have Mandy's campus network account and this professor's email address. When the time comes, you just send an email in Mandy's tone. That will do.
Sounds good. By the way, what do you think of Susan Sheng asking me to send an email at this time? What's the reason behind it?
What do you think?
It's probably just a coincidence. After all, Ning Yue Group is indeed organizing a design competition. She's probably trying to take advantage of Mandy Sheng's position as a professor to invite him over.
Do you remember I told you before? Don't trust anyone from the Sheng family. Not a single one of them. Susan Sheng is also a Sheng.
But Susan Sheng, with her poor health, has no access to the core business of Ning Yue Group. She has no reason to do these things.
Remember, some people wear their ambition on their face, while others may seem harmless. But what they're best at is using others to do their dirty work.
Boss, I looked into what you asked me to. They definitely have a problem.
What are you talking about?
I mentioned it to you last time. Someone is using the project to make money. That person is the head of the project department, Tom Liu. He's using Ning Yue Group's name to pull in projects, but the accounts aren't going through Ning Yue Group.
Isn't that illegal?
That's why he has someone backing him up, making sure he won't get caught.
Carl Sheng.
That's right. Just last year alone, he moved 350 million. What do you think? How many years will they be sentenced to?
Then let's call the police. The police will definitely handle it.
No. There's no evidence right now that Carl Sheng is behind this. I need you to figure out a way to show this document to Grandpa.
Okay.
I told you to be careful. Be careful. Be careful. You were so careful, it was useless.
I was already very careful. The finance team is also our own people. I don't know how Howard Shi managed to find the account books.
Are you brainless, or what? His fiancée is Mandy Sheng. Do you think he's someone to mess with?
So what are we going to do?
If they find any evidence, and it implicates me.
Hey, Mr. Sheng. The money. I didn't take it all by myself.
I heard your son just started kindergarten. Your wife works as a nurse at the affiliated hospital, and your parents live in that neighborhood. I know all about it.
Mr. Sheng, as long as you don't touch my family, whatever you say, I'll do it. Mr. Sheng.
Kill Mandy Sheng. Howard Shi is an outsider. I have plenty of ways to shut him up.
Didn't I tell you to let me know wherever you go?
I just went downstairs to grab a cup of coffee. Weren't you busy with those accounts? I didn't want to disturb you.
Well, hurry back. Don't leave the company.
Got it. 1 latte, 1 Americano.
All right.
Where is he going? He was clearly heading this way just now. Why is he gone?
I'll buy it for you tomorrow, okay?
Mommy, look at that car. It's so dark, you can't even see through the glass.
That's because they put a film on the car windows. Let's go. We're heading home.
Good thing Howard told me to keep it with me, just in case.
How long has she been down there?
Almost half an hour.
Will the coffee downstairs take long?
There usually aren't many people buying at this hour. It won't take long.
Hello, the number you dialed. The call cannot be connected at the moment. Please try again later.
Boss, did you put a GPS in Sherry Shu's phone?
We took every precaution, but still someone got kidnapped.
What?
Drive! We need to rescue them.
Yes.
Tom Liu must have realized we found out what he's been up to. So now he's trying to silence us. Will Howard Shi be able to find me this time?
Boss, red light?
Run it!
Yes.
Hurry!
Where do you think you're going? You're pretty clever. Playing dead, are you? Since you're in such a hurry to die, I'll be happy to send you on your way. You survived that fall? Look at you. Instead of being a good-for-nothing rich girl, you decided to meddle in the company. Now that you know things you shouldn't know and have offended people you shouldn't offend, I can't let you live today.
I advise you to think carefully. If you kill me, you'll end up in prison. And my grandfather, my grandpa, will never let you off the hook either.
Ha 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 ha. Anyway, your Sheng family won't let me off the hook either, as long as I can protect my family.
I don't care.
Tom Liu.
Howard's... Help me.
Sherry's shoe.
Boss, I've called the police. You can't jump into the water. You'll die.
find me.
Your mom and dad are already dead. No one is coming to save you.
Impossible. You're a bad person. You're lying to me.
Enough. Why are you wasting time talking to him? Anyway, our mission is already complete.
What should we do with this kid?
Isn't he afraid of water? Throw him into the water.
Help!
Boss?
Am I gonna die? Grandma, I'm sorry. And Howard G. Hospital. He saved me.
Why are you up?
Where's Howard She? How is he? Is he okay?
Boss? Just kidding. Boss is fine. Well, the thing about him is, he has some trauma related to water. I didn't expect him to jump in without hesitation to save you. He's probably still not awake yet.
Where is he? Take me to see him.
He's right next door.
Dad? Mom?
Don't leave me.
Don't leave me.
Howard She. Howard She. I'm Sherry Zhu. Wake up. I'm here.
Mandy. Sherry Zhu.
You my.
Don't leave me.
I'm going. Did I just see something I shouldn't have?
Why are you here?
I'm really worried about you. You just had a nightmare.
I was impulsive earlier. I mistook someone for you. Sorry.
Mistook someone.
Mandy. Sherry. Shu, didn't I tell you that wherever you go, you have to tell me? You absolutely can't go alone. And what did you do?
I was in a hurry at the time. I was afraid I'd miss it. After that, it would be very hard to have such an opportunity again. I just wanted to help you.
I don't need you to do something so dangerous to help me. Sherry Shu, you almost died. Do you know that? I really don't want to see someone die in front of me again. Do you understand?
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Please don't be mad.
Boss, there's an urgent matter. Are you guys okay with me coming in?
Come in.
Ming-He Group plans to hold a new product launch in 3 days. Also, I don't know what Carl Sheng said. Master Carl specifically requested for Mandy to take charge.
Of what?
Even Mr. Sheng sent his assistant. Song Yu attended.
Just now, they were so eager to kill me. Yet suddenly, they're being so kind, letting me take charge of Ming-He Group's new product launch. Tell me, what are they really planning?
I still don't understand what Carl Sheng is trying to achieve by doing this.
Maybe I should find an excuse and use my hospitalization to back out.
No way. Absolutely not. If you back out of this launch event, Carl Sheng will use this opportunity to kick you out of Ming-He Group's core team.
Could it be, is attending the only option? Aren't we being too passive?
Just do what you normally do. I'm actually curious to see what Carl Sheng is holding in his hand. What kind of leverage does he really have?
Howard She, this is too risky.
If I were afraid of taking risks, I wouldn't have stepped into the Sheng family at all.
Okay. I know.
Zach, send me all the project materials for the press conference, everything.
Yes.
The press conference in 3 days. Make sure to bring this. Sally Dong, bring her to the event for me. I heard you had an accident and ended up in the hospital. Young people need to be more careful. It wouldn't be good if you caused big trouble.
It was just a minor issue. It's already been taken care of.
Good. Make sure you prepare well for this press conference. This is your first public appearance.
Since returning to the Sheng family.
I will definitely prepare well. Thanks for your concern, Uncle.
Mr. Sheng, about the information on Sally Dong and Sherry Shu. Who exactly gave it to us? What if it's fake? Our plan for the press conference.
Whether it's real or not, doesn't matter. What matters is, I will expose Sherry Shu's identity in front of everyone. I will reveal Sherry Shu's true identity.
He clearly wishes I were dead. How can he pretend like nothing happened?
So this is the Sheng family, the person who smiled at you a second ago. The next second might take your life.
What? Do you know the Sheng family so well? Including before as well. You speak as if you've lived with the Sheng family before.
I heard it from Mandy Sheng.
Mandy? I almost forgot. She's Howard She's fiance.
Mom, take your medicine. What's going on here? How do they look exactly the same?
Just like you saw, they are exactly the same.
So, this Mandy Sheng now, she's a fake. Mom, we can't let her get the inheritance of Ming-A.
Nellie, Mum's health isn't good, and she doesn't understand business management. The two of us shouldn't get involved in the fight for the family fortune.
Why not? Mom, we are Shengs too. I definitely won't let them succeed. Mom, you should rest first.
Nellie, where are you going? Don't be impulsive.
Dad, Mom, don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Howard She, I'm Sherry Shu. Wake up, I'm here.
Mandy.
What exactly has he been through?
Let go of me. Let go of me. My dad will definitely come to find me.
Your dad and mom are both dead.
Why am I the only one left? Mandy. Hang in there.
Howard Shy, help me.
Sherry Shu.
Your body hasn't fully recovered yet. You shouldn't drink alcohol.
I don't need your concern.
But like this, I'm really worried about you.
Sherry Shu. Just focus on what you need to do. Other things are not for you to think about.
Other things? Like what? Caring about you? Or...
Remember your current position. Don't cross the line.
Howard She. I don't want to cross the line either, but I think I might have fallen for you. I can hardly recognize myself anymore.
Have you finished reading the materials?
Yeah, I've finished reading them. I just don't know how much I can remember.
Don't worry. I'm here with you.
Sis, you're not feeling well. Why did you still come?
After all, it's Mandy's first time appearing in front of the media. As her aunt, I had to come take a look.
That's true. And as her uncle, I'm really looking forward to it. Is everything arranged?
The invitations have been sent. No problem.
Good. Let's see how you handle this time.
Here's today's main character, Chairman Sheng's granddaughter, Mandy Sheng, who's been abroad, right?
That's what they say. Her uncle, Mr. Sheng, is fighting for the heir's position.
Really?
Hello. Please show your invitation.
This is my first time attending this kind of event. Sherry.
Sorry.
I must have seen it wrong. How could Sherry possibly be at the Minghe event? I have no idea. What happened to her?
Mr. Sheng, she's already here.
This is going to be interesting.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Don't worry, I'm here.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to attend Menghe Group's new product launch for the upcoming quarter.
Zach, has Carl Sheng made any moves recently?
He's been targeting the entire design department at Minghe. The invitations for the press conference have been sent out. In the past, only a few designers and the director would attend.
What exactly is he trying to do?
Next, we would like to invite the person in charge of this new product, who is also the granddaughter of Menghe Group's chairman, Mr. Ken Sheng, Ms. Mandy Sheng, to come on stage and introduce this new product.
Hello everyone, I am Mandy Sheng. This series includes a necklace, a bracelet, couple rings,
This voice sounds a bit familiar.
and a pair of earrings. The inspiration behind this creation, it's a pearl makeup style from the Song Dynasty.
Sherry Shu. Sherry Shu. It's been so long. You haven't contacted me at all. Do you know how worried I was about you? What exactly happened?
Who is Sherry Shu? Isn't that Mandy Sheng?
I don't know. Looks like there's some big news again.
Miss? I think you've mistaken her for someone else. She is the eldest daughter of the Sheng family, Mandy Sheng. Not the person you're talking about, Sherry Shu.
We've grown up together. There's absolutely no way I could be wrong. She is Sherry Shu.
Oh, do you have any evidence?
I have photos.
No way. Are you serious?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Could she be fake?
I really don't know if it's real or not.
What should we do? Carl Sheng actually found her.
He found her.
Mandy Sheng. How do you explain this? You and this person in the photo named Sherry Shu, you look exactly the same.
Wow, they're so alike. Exactly the same.
They really do look alike.
Identical?
It's just a coincidence, just looks similar.
That's right. Moreover, those who have seen my mother know that my mother and I look very much alike.
Indeed. But this Sherry Shu looks way too much like Miss Mandy Sheng.
That's right.
It's just like a person.
Miss Susan, what do you think?
Mandy. It really reminds me of my eldest sister. But this lady's friend also reminds me of my eldest sister. Even I myself can't tell the difference between you two anymore.
Then we really have no idea.
Yeah.
Sherry, what exactly is going on? Don't you remember me?
I grew up abroad since I was little. I don't even know you.
You're lying. Is it all for money? Are you really going to deny even your own grandmother?
Since you look so much alike, then why does the person standing here today have to be Sherry Shu and not the real Mandy Sheng? Or are you saying you were planning to destroy everything on purpose?
I didn't destroy anything.
What if the one standing here is Sherry Shu and the real Mandy Sheng was killed by you?
Uncle, ever since I returned to the Sheng family, you've been fixated on my identity. Or is it that you don't want me back in the Sheng family?
Stop slandering me. If you really are Mandy Sheng, do you dare to take a DNA test right here? Or are you saying you don't even dare?
There's no need to do a DNA test. Because Sherry Shu is already dead.
What?
Dead? How is that possible?
I checked the records from Rengson Hospital. Last month's records. A patient named Sherry Shu, due to severe injuries, died from her wounds. If you still don't believe it, you can go to the hospital anytime to check.
Case number 7383746. Sherry Shu's cause of death was a knife wound. The cause of Sherry Shu's death was a knife wound. Who could have wanted to harm her?
I was her only friend. Besides attending classes, she was just working part-time to make money. How could anyone want to harm her?
Did everyone hear that? So, the one they actually want to harm is Mandy Sheng. It's just that Sherry Shu looks quite similar to her, and she accidentally became the scapegoat.
Hello everyone, I am Mandy Sheng.
Zach, hurry to Rengson Hospital, quick.
Yes.
Don't be afraid. I'm here with you.
So, he knew everything, and he didn't tell me anything.
Aren't you just trying to say that I wanted to kill Mandy Sheng and then accidentally found Sherry Shu as a scapegoat? What evidence do you have to say it was me?
Master Carl, I'm talking about the Sheng family's enemies. Why are you so anxious?
Master Carl's reaction? is indeed a bit strange.
Yeah. Could it be that he really wants to kill his own niece to seize the family fortune?
How could I possibly do such a thing?
This is all a misunderstanding. No one could have imagined that there would be someone who looks so alike. As for this lady, and the matter concerning her friend, our Sheng family will also step in to help with the investigation. We will definitely give everyone a proper explanation.
Are you really not Sherry Shu?
My name is Mandy Sheng.
I'm sorry for disrupting the press conference.
Mandy was frightened. From now on, I will be organizing this press conference. Everyone, let's continue.
Let's go.
Did you know what Carl Sheng is planning to do?
Yes.
So you used me to find out who killed Mandy Sheng.
You need to remember just a pawn to me.
A pawn? So what? I can't even recognize my own friends. I can't personally take care of my grandma. My original life is completely gone. Howard Shi, you're all I have left.
Do you regret it?
No, I don't. I just hope that in the future you don't keep me in the dark, okay?
Okay, pull yourself together. There's still a banquet later.
Sherry Zhu is dead. Why didn't you tell me?
Mr. Sheng, the news of Sherry Shu's death. There's no way to find out. I suspect someone deliberately blocked the information.
Then can't you think of another way? Did I raise you just to be useless?
Who do you think was behind what happened to Sherry Shu?
Seems like you don't want to.
Mr. Sheng, today's matter has nothing to do with you, right?
Of course it doesn't. I'm just worried about Mandy Sheng's identity. There's an issue. It's making Dad even more stressed.
The last thing Mr. Sheng wants to see is family conflict. Please don't upset Mr. Sheng.
Of course not. How's his health been lately?
It's relatively stable. He can have the surgery by the end of the month.
That's good to hear.
Keep up the good work.
Now hurry up and investigate how Sherry Shu's death is connected to Mandy Sheng.
It's Master Carl.
Uncle, what do you think about today's matter?
Even if she really is Mandy Sheng, I still won't let her get Minghe's inheritance rights.
But Grandpa insists on giving Ming it to her? What should we do?
Of course, there's a way. The newly returned Miss gets caught up in a scandal. Do you think those old guys on the board will still hand the company over to her?
Hey.
Boss, I saw Sally Dawn get into a car.
You go in first. I have something to take care of.
Okay.
Take this.
Miss, do you need some wine?
Thank you. What exactly did Howard Shi go to deal with? I only had one drink. How could I feel so dizzy? Don't come over here.
Hey. Why are you running, Miss Sheng?
Don't touch me. Don't you dare touch me.
Ouch. Don't mess around. Ouch. Don't think. You look like a person now. In a bit, you might be begging us.
Don't come over. No, Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Take them down.
Yes.
I'm sorry I'm late. Don't be afraid.
No. I feel so awful. Hold me.
You've been drugged. Let me call a doctor for you.
I don't want a doctor. Why won't you kiss me? I don't want a doctor. Why, it's covering me.
I can't look at this face.
Howard. Hello? Where are you?
I have something to take care of.
You left.
Yeah.
Last night, we did...
Did someone drug you last night? That wasn't what we intended either. Once everything is over, I'll make it up to you.
Make it up. Who wants your compensation? Howard, she is such a jerk. How could I ever like him?
Boss, you obviously care about her. Why do you always say these infuriating things like some jerk?
How much longer until we get to Minga?
5 more minutes.
What do you want from me?
You're the one who had someone tamper with Mandy's medicine.
Watch your words. You need proof. She's clearly your fiancé. You just like to mess around. What do you think will happen if the old man finds out? Howard She. Who do you think you are? How dare you touch me?
If there's a next time, it won't be just this.
Mr. Sheng,
speak.
The people we arranged yesterday, they were all dealt with. We didn't get any pictures.
Get out. Get out.
Hello.
Driver, did you put lilies in the car?
You could tell? It's this lily sachet.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to lilies. If it gets serious, I could suffocate. Could I trouble you to put it away?
I'm sorry. I'll put it away right now.
Thanks.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine in a bit. Auntie, were you looking for me?
Mandy. Look, Auntie, am I planting this the right way?
I'm not too sure either. Auntie, what kind of flowers are you planting?
These are roses. I love roses. So I transplanted a few, decided to plant them myself.
Not lilies?
Oh, I forgot about that. I was changing the fertilizer. Can you help, Auntie? Go to the greenhouse and grab some. Oh, it's fine. You just got back. I should let someone else go and get it.
It's okay. It's just some flower fertilizer.
Then I'll trouble you with that.
No lilies. Fertilizer. Fertilizer. Is anyone there? Is anyone there?
Is the one alive Mandy Sheng or Sherry Shu? The answer will be revealed soon. Mandy... What's going on? Wasn't the person inside?
I saw them come in. I locked the door. How is this possible?
Boss, the greenhouse's surveillance. I've taken care of it. How is she?
She's still in emergency care. How is she, doctor?
The patient is out of danger.
If after 15 minutes I don't message you, come to the Sheng family greenhouse to save me.
Go back to the Sheng house.
Yes?
Sherry Shu. Why do you always do things that make me worry? Stop taking risks for me.
Susan Sheng? Susan Sheng also suspects my identity, and she knows I'm allergic to lilies. That's why she tested me.
I know. She found out by getting close to Sally Dong.
Boss, Sally Dong got into that car.
Follow it.
Yes.
Sally must have been used. Howard Shy, you say. The one who killed Mandy Sheng. Could it be Susan Sheng?
Sherry Shu. I will investigate all of these things. I've told you long ago, all you need to do is focus on what I've assigned you. Don't do risky things like today, ever again.
I was deliberately testing Susan Sheng. I sent you a message in advance. I know, even though I'm not as skilled as you, I still want to help you in my own way.
What if something unexpected happened? What if the message didn't go through? What if I couldn't make it in time? Tell me, what are you going to do?
I know you're worried about me. But look, I'm fine, aren't I? Don't be mad.
Sherry. Shu. Do you even know that your life is so important to me? Do you know how much it means to me? If you die, Mandy Sheng's heart will stop beating. Tell me, what do you want me to do?
So it turns out, he was never really worried about me. I'm just a stand-in.
Now Sherry Shu is being quite careful this time. Don't you think she's better than she used to be? Boss, what you're saying is really hurtful.
Of course I know that. I personally trained her. That's why I can't let her fall into more danger. I'll handle all of this on my own.
Boss, you clearly care about her.
You're scared because you care. Once I get the inheritance rights to Mingy Group, I'll send her away from here.
Mrs. The surveillance footage has been deleted.
No matter. It's time for the old man's surgery, isn't it?
Yes.
It's time for him to know what his son has been up to all these years.
You're finally ready to take action yourself.
I thought he might still be of some use. But it turns out he can't even handle 2 juniors. It's time to take him out of the game.
You're the one who did it, right? I've been dismissed now. Are you happy about it? Let me tell you, even if I can't have it, none of you will get it.
Do you know why you can't inherit Minky Group? Because you're too stupid. You're not the only one who knows about the things you've done behind the scenes.
What do you mean?
Instead of wasting time on us, why don't you investigate properly? Let's go.
Was it really Susan Sheng who did it?
Yes.
I didn't expect it. She even did that to her own brother.
Mandy. That day, I saw you hadn't come back for a long time. So I went to the greenhouse to look for you, but I couldn't find you. Did something happen?
Sorry, Aunt. That day, Howard had something urgent to discuss with me. So I left first. I forgot to tell the servants at home.
It wasn't a big deal anyway. As long as you're okay, that's what matters. Oh, by the way, your grandpa is having surgery next week. He cares about you so much. When the time comes, make sure you spend some time with him.
Of course. She deserves an Oscar for Best Actress. Exactly the same. How did I do just now? It was all right.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that I rarely see you smile.
You just got out of the hospital. Your body hasn't fully recovered. Get some good rest first. Don't go out for now.
What about you?
I have something to take care of. Remember, no matter what difficulties you face, call me and I'll answer. Dosage and usage instructions, I've already marked everything for you. Make sure to take it on time.
Okay. Is it something dangerous?
No.
Then I'll wait for you.
Okay. I'll step out for a bit.
This concern, was it originally meant for Mandy? Hello, Howard. Where are you so late?
Don't wait for me. You go to bed first. I'll be back a little later. Patience is my best quality. Either you tell me who exactly killed Mandy Sheng. I'll break your bones inch by inch until you can neither live nor die.
I really don't know who that person is. That person is very cautious. He has never shown his face.
Zach.
I really don't know.
Speak.
17 years ago. 17 years ago. The eldest daughter of the Sheng family and her husband died in a car accident. The driver responsible has been released from prison. I know where he is.
Where?
Huzhou. He's hiding from people. He's now using the name Zhang Kang. He must know who was behind it all. You guys go find him. Once you find him, everything will be clear.
Zach, I want all the information on this Zhang Kang. Every detail. Also, don't let Sherry Shu know about this.
Understood.
What's wrong with you? Your hand? How did you get hurt? Does it hurt? It's okay now. What happened to him? Did something happen? Do you need my help?
It's nothing. I went to the cemetery to visit Mandy today.
So it's because of Mandy. That's why you're feeling down. Look, Grandpa's about to have surgery. Once he recovers, you'll get what you want. You can take back the Minghe Group's inheritance for Mandy.
It's far from just getting the inheritance rights of Minghe Group. I must find out the mastermind behind all of this.
Something's wrong. The old master is having massive bleeding at the hospital. He's being resuscitated right now.
What?
Doctor? How is my father?
We did everything we could, but the patient lost too much blood, which led to insufficient oxygen supply to the brain. We don't know when the patient will wake up.
What? My father might. He will never wake up again.
Dad? How is the old man doing? It's likely that soon it will be reported. We must come up with a solution.
Was it you?
The old man is also my family. I'm worried too. Worrying won't solve anything. The impact on Minghe Group.
So, what do you think we should do?
Grandpa still hasn't woken up. Then the previous agreement with Mandy, it can't count anymore.
It doesn't count as a loss.
The old man's test for you, naturally. He needs to personally verify it. Given the current situation, I think it's most appropriate for Sis to take over the company.
For the sake of Minghe Group and the Sheng family, I'll just have to endure the hardship and temporarily assume the role of president.
Everyone, please don't worry. Before Mr. Sheng went into surgery, just in case, he left a presidential appointment.
The old master left a decree for the CEO's appointment.
Chairman Sheng instructed that if this surgery fails, our group will be handed over to Mandy Sheng.
But Mandy has absolutely no experience in managing a company.
Exactly. Her major in college was design. How can she manage such a big company?
There are professionals in the company to assist Mandy. I believe she will grow quickly. I'm just passing on Chairman Sheng's message. If any of you have concerns, you can wait until he wakes up and talk to him directly.
Mom, why didn't you stop her?
Since the old man issued the CEO appointment order, no one can stop it. Mandy, congratulations. Should I start calling you President Sheng?
Since Grandpa entrusted me with managing the company, I still have a lot to learn from Aunt and Uncle.
Today, I was so close to taking back the CEO position. Dad, even now, you still set me up.
Mom, now that Mandy has taken over, CEO appointment and dismissal order, the shareholders meeting is in 5 days. What should we do now?
Do you really think she's the real Mandy Sheng?
But we've tested her so many times and still couldn't expose her.
I used to have some reservations, but now I just want to get her DNA report. Dad, how could I let you die so easily? You favored my sister since we were kids, just because she's more talented in design than I am. But now, I'm really looking forward to the shareholders meeting in 5 days.
Isn't that the assistant next to Mr. Sheng? Looks like the new president of Minghe Group is this Miss Sheng.
She's quite a tough character. She just got back and already took down 2 elders, directly inheriting the position. That's pretty impressive.
Once you sign, this appointment order will officially take effect. A shareholders meeting will be held in 5 days to announce the news. You don't need to worry. Mr. Sheng has already reviewed your plan for handling the defective products. He has a lot of confidence in you. I'll be leaving now.
Sherry Zhu, your task is over.
Task? It's over.
This is the equity transfer agreement of Minghe Group. Sign it. And your task will be over.
But isn't there still a shareholders meeting?
Once you sign this contract, everything will be settled. You don't need to attend the shareholders meeting. Take the next couple of days to prepare yourself. I'll send you abroad to study. As for your grandmother, I'll take care of her.
You've had all of this planned for a long time. You used me.
From the very beginning. Haven't we always been using each other?
I thought after everything we've been through, things would be different by now. So, you never had feelings for me?
No. From beginning to end. It was all because you look like her.
Then let me congratulate you in advance, Mr. Shi.
Live a good life with Mandy Sheng's heart.
Boss, although I understand that you sent her abroad early because you were afraid she would be in danger, but by doing this, are you really not sad?
Rather than whether I'm sad or not, I care more about seeing her live safely and freely. Any news from Zhang Kang?
Yes. He's currently in Huzhou. Opened a small supermarket.
I need to go there myself.
The Sheng family's food is really awful. Snacks are more my thing.
Sherry Shu, hello. Sherry Shu, hello, hello. Susan Shu.
Give me a cigarette.
Yes.
Let's go.
What about her?
Just leave her here.
Where is this? Luckily, we weren't found. Where's my phone? I wonder if the call to Howard Shi went through or not.
I'm sorry, I came too late. Are you okay?
He really cares about my heart.
Say something.
I'm fine. When I woke up, no one was here. I don't know what their intentions are.
I'll arrange for someone to protect you.
Howard Zhu. If you don't like me, then don't keep giving me the illusion that you love me so much.
I'll have Zach book your flight for tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll send someone to deliver your luggage. Get some rest tonight.
Then, after tonight, will I never see you again?
You'll have a new life.
Can you wait until I fall asleep before you leave?
Okay. Sherry Shu. I hope you have sweet dreams tonight.
Howard Shi has already left for Huzhou.
Then let him never come back.
Yes?
You think this way you can find something to use against me? Well, that depends on you. Am I lucky enough to make it back alive?
Is this Howard Shi's house? Didn't expect that my first visit would also be my last. Where is Howard Shi?
Mr. Shi is busy. He instructed us to take you to the airport.
What time is the flight?
3:30 in the afternoon.
Got it.
We'll be outside. Call us if you need anything.
Hope you have a good dream tonight.
This morning at 11 a.m. on National Highway 212 in Huzhou, a serious car accident occurred. A private car collided with a truck. Both passengers in the car died instantly.
That was Howard Shi's car. How could this be?
Once you're ready, we can head out.
I suddenly don't feel well in my stomach. I need to go to the restroom.
Do you need me to go with you?
It's the ladies' room. That wouldn't be very convenient, right? I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't believe you're really dead.
Step out of the car and take a look.
If I leave now, Minghe Group's inheritance rights at the shareholders meeting will be taken by Susan Sheng. Then everything we've done before was for nothing, so I can't leave.
Hurry, call Mr. Shai.
Hello, the number you dialed is currently unavailable.
No one is answering.
Let's go and keep looking.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's shareholders meeting is to announce to everyone the new president of Minghe Group, which is Miss Mandy Sheng.
Since the launch of the new product, up to now, the company's revenue has increased by 34% year-on-year, thanks to Miss Mandy Sheng's plan.
Yeah. She's taking over as the chairwoman. I have no objections.
I disagree.
This is the presidential appointment, personally issued by Mr. Sheng. No one else can oppose it.
Mr. Sheng's presidential appointment is for Mandy Sheng. But that's absolutely not true.
Miss Susan, you can't say such things carelessly.
This is her DNA test report. The result is no biological relation.
What's going on here?
You said I'm not Mandy Sheng. Then I say, this report of yours is fake. You're framing me, trying to become the president of Minghe Group yourself.
I am part of the Sheng family, so it's only natural that I can inherit Minghe. And you, someone with an unclear background, are pretending to be Mandy Sheng, just for the Sheng family's fortune.
If I'm not Mandy Sheng, then how would I have Mandy Sheng's belongings? And how could I possibly know the Sheng family so well?
Exactly. Back then, they took Mandy Sheng. When she was sent abroad, she was only 5 years old, a 5-year-old child. How could she possibly, after 17 years, know everything about the Sheng family so well? Now you're saying this report is fake. Then do you dare, in front of everyone, to do another test? The doctor is right outside. It will only take 10 minutes to get the results. By then, everything will be clear.
Could she really be an imposter?
Isn't this just playing us for fools? Minghe Group absolutely cannot fall in the hands of someone whose background is unclear.
Clearly, doing a DNA test would solve everything, but you keep dragging it out. I don't think you're Mandy Sheng at all.
That's right. She is indeed not Mandy Sheng.
Didn't he die already?
Surprised that I'm not dead, huh? Auntie?
What did you just call me?
Auntie. If you don't believe me, I can do a test right here.
Who exactly are you?
My mother is Janice Sheng. My father is Feng Wen Shi. My original name was Chung Shi.
He is one of the Sheng family.
Back then, I was kidnapped. On the way to rescue me, my parents had a car accident, and I was thrown into the river by the kidnappers, almost drowned. Later, I was taken in by a couple from overseas. I followed them abroad. All these years, not a single day goes by that I don't think about avenging my parents.
My sister and brother-in-law's death was an accident.
But my parents' car accident was orchestrated by someone. That's why Grandpa sent Mandy abroad to protect her. I never thought that on the very first day she returned, she would be killed. And the person who killed my family was you, Susan Sheng. Here is the recording of Susan Sheng bribing the truck driver back then to take my parents' lives. 17 years later, she tried to use the same method to take my life. Susan Sheng. Going to Huzhou was my plan. I deliberately leaked the information to you, faked my death. It was all just to make you lower your guard. Only when you feel like everything is within your control and no one can threaten you could I smoothly get all the evidence.
Ha ha ha. That's right. I was the one who killed them. So what? Who told Dad to always favor my sister? Even though I tried so hard, Dad still wouldn't let me get involved in the company's affairs. It's because my sister is more talented in design. She's more gifted than I am. But why is it that Janice Sheng gets everything? Everything you want for yourself. But I don't have any of it.
That's because you don't know. Ever since you were little, your health wasn't great. Mom just wanted you to live an easy life, doing what you want to do. That's why it's so tough for you, studying design on one hand, while running the company on the other. And as for Grandpa, he just cares about your health.
No way. You're lying to me. You're lying to me.
Susan Sheng, you are suspected of intentional homicide. Please come with us. Let's go.
Mom.
From now on, I am the president of Mingyi Group. Can you give me a chance to explain?
What is there to explain? I misunderstood your relationship with Mandy so many times. You never explained it to me either. You never gave me an explanation. You're right. We are just in a mutually beneficial relationship. There's no need for you to explain anything to me.
I admit that at the beginning. It was only because of you and Mandy. It's really like that. But watching you grow time and time again, risking your life for me over and over, I really couldn't control it. I fell for you. I don't know who the culprit is, nor can I be sure what dangers we'll face, so I could only make you leave me.
But you really went too far. Do you know how I felt when I saw the news about your car accident? Do you know how scared I was?
I'm sorry.
You kept it from me because you weren't sure either if you would make it back alive, right?
Yes.
Then from now on, don't ever hide things from me again.
It won't happen again.
Then, will you still see me as Mandy's substitute?
You are you. You were never a substitute.